Buying your car at the end of a lease. A simple guide. Have you fallen in love with your car? Are you ready to take your relationship to the next level? If you think you're ready for the commitment and you want to keep your vehicle at the end of your car lease, this video will help you in the process of buying. Watch this video until the end so you and your car may live happily ever after. I'm Jeff from findthebestcarprice.com, and here's a simple guide to buying your car at the end of a lease. What to do beforehand. It doesn't matter if you're happy or miserable with a leased car. A lease is a lease, and it all ends with you making a decision. Should you return the car, pay, and walk away? Should you continue with another lease and trade it in for a new vehicle? Or should you buy the car at the end of the lease? If you're watching this video, then you're probably thinking of buying your car. So what should you do to prepare? Review the contract. One of the first things you'll need to do is review the contract. Get your hands on it and check for the residual value or buyout amount of your car. It's a fixed amount that you agreed to, as stated in the contract, and this is how much you'll need to pay for the ownership of the vehicle. Another thing to watch out for is the lease expiration date. Don't forget to visit the dealership before the said date to avoid a late fee. Look for financing offers. Another thing to look for is financing or loan offers to help you pay for the remaining amount, if you do decide to buy the car. My website, findthebestcarprice.com, has some of the best financing deals, and you can use it to obtain several loan offers. With these considerations, you should be able to strike up a deal with the numbers in your favor. Things you should consider. There are a few things you should consider before buying out a car lease. Do you really need to buy a car? Car leasing brings its own advantages to the table, and this is why you should, first and foremost, decide if you really need to buy a new car. When you purchase or own a vehicle, you'll be in a totally different situation as ownership has its own pros and cons. For example, when you own the car, you are much more vulnerable to depreciation, because unlike in car leasing, you'll have to stick with the car for many more years to come, unless you sell it. When leasing, you have the option to change your car more regularly with smaller monthly payments. Plus, you won't have to worry about driving a beat-up car. Additionally, think about the future with the car. Will this vehicle still be useful to you in the long run? Will it still fit in your lifestyle in a few years? If you think your vehicle needs will change in a few years, then leasing would be the smarter choice. However, if the purchase price fits your budget and lifestyle, and you really think it's the one, then you may go for the purchase. Is your car worth buying? Obviously, you want to buy a car in a good or pristine condition. And even if you are the driver of the car, it's advisable that you have the vehicle checked by a mechanic for damages and glitches that you don't know about yet. Find out if these will be a problem for you, and more importantly, how much these damages, if there are any, will cost you in the long run. Also, factor in the costs for wear and tear, like worn out tires, paint damage, maintenance needs, miscellaneous repairs, etc. And be sure to consider mileage, as well as the conditions of both the interior and the exterior of the car. If you feel like you've done your best to take care of the vehicle while it's in your hands, then it should be an easy decision. Is the buyout price a good deal for you? When you know the buyout price, you should be able to compare what you're paying for with your car's current value in the open market. Do you research and get an appraisal for your car? The residual value must be near the appraisal value, or at least a fair value that you can live with. Otherwise, it may not be smart to purchase the car. You'll know it's a good buy if the market value is higher than the residual value. FindTheBestCarPrice.com is a great tool to help you find the value of your car. Let's recap. Now let's review what we learned in this video. Before you buy your car at the end of the lease, review your contract and look for financing offers online. Then, consider if your car is worth purchasing and check if the buyout price is a good deal for you. Remember, if you want to get out of the leasing cycle and enter into ownership of the vehicle, then a lease buyout would be an ideal move for you. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button below and the thumbs up. I'm Jeff from findthebestcarprice.com, and I'll see you in the next video.